Okay, what if I told you there's a way to bring in real clients this week? That's right, this week, with nothing but your phone. Well, we're talking about some marketing that has really been working for everything from local businesses to med spas, boutiques, e-commerce, shops, other medical practices. It really is working for a lot of different industries and even some that you wouldn't think. And it's helping them to really fill up their appointment slots and increase their sales if they're boutiques or e-commerce stores. And no, it's not paid ads, which I know we talk a lot about. Nothing against paid ads. Those work for many industries, but this is not that. So, hey there, welcome back to Above the Noise. I'm Christy Wilson, and today we're going to talk a little bit about this particular marketing move, if you will. And it's whether you run a medical clinic, a storefront, an e-commerce brand, maybe you're service-based. We're going to jump into two different strategies that are working well right now for many of our clients, and it's bringing in the results they're looking for. So the first thing we're going to talk about is TikTok Shop, and the second piece of that is going to be your short form video. Before you panic, no ring lights necessary. If you have one, great. No huge budget necessary. Just really some tips from this episode and then your phone. Yeah, that's it. So let's talk a little bit first about what TikTok Shop means for your business. I know a lot of you are thinking, oh, it's time to tune out because I don't have an e-commerce shop and TikTok Shop is just for e-com. Not quite true in 2025. It's not just for selling coffee mugs or fun new jewelry, not anymore. Even service and medical has started selling things like gift cards or different digital products that allow you to then discuss appointments and consults and things from there. That's right. And then, of course, if you're product-based, well, then, we can launch promos, we can tag top sellers. If you're a local or an online business, you can let people buy something, and then from there, they can link to your link to book an appointment from there. So it still works even if you're not an e-com business. If you have something people want, then you can go live, you can record short form video, and TikTok is really pushing that shoppable content hard right now, is what we've seen. Best is if you have short, maybe under 60-second clips are really the sweet spot for 2025 right now. And here's why. They grab attention fast. People are in a hurry. They're scrolling by. It's got to stop the scroll. It has to start in 2 seconds. It has to build their interest and trust really quicker than a website ever could, right? And one video, it can be presence on TikTok. You can use it for Reels. You can use it for YouTube Shorts. You can use it for Facebook Reels. And no need for it to go viral to be effective. You just have to offer value, and then that will allow for visibility and your authentic brand. Okay, so 3 types of videos that you can make really quickly in under a minute. The first one is teaching. You can offer a really valuable quick tip about your service or product. Another short video idea is to show and tell, basically, if you remember show and tell from elementary school. It's kind of that behind the scenes moment or a demo or really showing how something provides the outcome they're looking for or solves the problem they have and don't want. Another thing is just to connect, a story about why you started and a happy client. Testimonials are really big because it shows them that it can work for them. So be authentic, but be brief, concise. These work even if you hate being on camera, okay? Let's talk a little bit about hook, caption, and call to action highlights. Okay, so hook, you want to kickstart that video with something that is going to get their attention and stop the scroll. Hey, stop wasting your money on ads. Or, hey, this $12 product completely changed XYZ, right? Or, did you know? And something that's going to grab attention. For your caption, you want to include subtitles, maybe some punchy text, and a call to action, because you always want to guide the customer. Tap to buy. Click this link to book from here, DM to start, different things. You want to make every part really clear, simple, and give the specific action that they should take next so that your audience can act without thinking. When you're scrolling through, sometimes TikTok's mind numbing, you don't want to have to think. And then you want to repurpose all that content, right? That one video now becomes 4. That's right. You've got your TikTok short form. You've got your Instagram reel. You've got your YouTube short. You've got your Facebook reel. Different platforms, one message, and less burnout for you trying to create all the content. So for a really quick 1-hour action plan, here's the challenge for the week. If you choose one product or digital product or gift card or something that you can promote, brainstorm on that. And then think about 3 video ideas, maybe a teach, a show and tell, and then a connectable one or a testimonial one. Record a quick 30-second video clip, add your hook, CTA, call to action, post it with your caption across all platforms, and see what type of engagement you get. And then also on other platforms, you can offer links for appointments. Or if you're selling products direct, the sales can roll in directly from there. And you can get results in days for many of our clients. So quick recap, TikTok Shop plus short form video equals a really good strategy regardless of the type of business you're in. You just have to get creative about what you can offer, even if you don't sell a bunch of products, right? So you want to make sure you're offering really good value, clear call to actions, using that video on all 4 channels, and dedicating about an hour per week is usually what I tell our clients. That's it. If you try this, tag me or send me a DM to let me know how it goes. I want to celebrate the win of getting it out there. And I can also provide advice on what direction to go, what's working with this, what's not, what can be improved. Yeah, that's right. So I'm here to help you stand out, get booked, sell your products, grow your business, bring in more patients, clients, customers, faster than you would on your own. This is the really quick tip stop, if you will, that I wish I would have had when I was growing my 8 organizations. Yeah, including the marketing agency in the early days. So again, remember to keep your call to action really direct and clear, simple. They don't have to think about it. Keep your confidence high in the video. And that is how we're going to take our business above the noise, if you will. So any questions, feel free to reach out to me at the Profitability Pathmaker on all platforms, nextlevelconnected.com. If you'd like to drop a note there, we will get that so we can answer questions. And really, again, I know a lot of people are intimidated by recording short form video, or they're thinking TikTok Shop isn't for me because I'm not an e-commerce store or a local boutique. But you don't need to be. If you get a little creative about what you can offer, whether it's a gift card. I have some of my medical practices that sell different products that are even white labeled, right? Or they are, some of them, they create their own brand and sell it, and some they're just white labeling other products. You can sell some of those as the way to get your name out there and brand recognition. You might get a few sales out of it, but you'll also be able to connect with people and grow that list to also grow appointments, customers, clients. If you're service-based, start thinking about a really good digital product that somebody would pay just a little bit for, because it's all about getting the value out there in front of them so that you can offer your bigger and more high ticket services and appointments and products and solutions out there in front of people. But the very first piece of things is to get eyeballs on and get their attention and show them that your brand is able to provide a solution to a problem they have and don't want, or an outcome that they can't attain and they really want, right? So be thinking about that, brainstorm, take an hour this week and jump in and try it. See what engagement you get, test, and then refine it, right? Adjust. And don't be afraid to look at other trends that are out there and use that. Somebody once told me that, and it wasn't me that made it up, but someone once told me, there is nothing new in the book. There's nothing new. So I'm not saying to steal someone else's exact wording. I'm saying to take that idea. Everything has really, for the most part, it's been thought of, it's been done. It's really just putting your spin on it, your perspective and your personality, your brand personality, your brand voice, your brand style. So don't be afraid to look at what's working, take that trend, and then put your own spin on it, right? See what's working for if you're a chiropractic clinic, what's working for other chiropractors? Is it selling a product they have in office? If you don't sell products, is it gift cards? Med spas, is it gift cards? Is it specific products that you can sell on there? If you are service-based, again, what type of digital product can you come up with that does offer value that people are going to pay a little bit for, but really allows you to get that lead and start a conversation and nurturing that lead to turn them into a high value client down the road with your other solutions and services. So again, this has been Above the Noise. I'm Christy Wilson. I hope this sparks some good ideas for you and your business, and feel free to reach out on all platforms at the Profitability Pathmaker. And I am happy to answer questions, as is the rest of our team. Until next time, keep your business above the noise.